Methuselah holds a record that will never be broken. He lived 969 years, the longest human life recorded in Scripture, and yet Genesis gives him almost nothing to say. His entry in chapter 5 is brief. He was born, he lived, he fathered children, he died. That's it. But there's a detail hidden in his story that is anything but ordinary. Methuselah's name in Hebrew carries a meaning that many scholars translate as, "When he dies, it shall be sent," a reference to the flood. And when you check the genealogy, the numbers are startling. Methuselah died the very year the flood came. He was a walking countdown, a living sign of God's patience. Every year Methuselah lived was another year God waited before judgment fell. His long life wasn't just biology. It was mercy extended, time offered, grace prolonged, and when it finally ran out, the rain began. Lamech is Noah's father, and he appears briefly but meaningfully in Genesis 5. When his son is born, Lamech gives him a name loaded with hope, Noah, which sounds like the Hebrew word for comfort or rest, and he explains why, out of the ground that the Lord has cursed, this one shall bring us relief from our work and from the painful toil of our hands. Lamech is a man living under the weight of the curse. He feels it in the ground, in the labor, in the weariness of daily life. And somehow, looking at his newborn son, he senses that this child is going to matter. He doesn't live to see the flood, he dies 5 years before it comes. But his instinct was right. His son becomes the hinge of human history. Lamech reminds us that even in the darkest generations, people were still watching for God to act. And sometimes the hope they carried in their arms was bigger than they ever knew.